Women are the closest thing we have to superheroes. Understand that. It's absolutely true. Their sense of smell is better than ours. Their sense of color is better than ours. They can put up with pain much better than we can. Suck it up, fellas. It's true. And they can push something the size of a watermelon out the cooch. Gentlemen have a problem with hard poop. It ain't pretty, but it's true. Yeah.
Part B of my question is,
Part B, yes.
what are you saying is the main difference between men and the woman process of attraction?
What is the main difference between men and a woman's process of attraction?
Yeah, like what's the mechanism of attraction in a woman versus a man?
Okay, well, this goes deep. I mean, I don't know how deep I can get on this one, but the difference between men's attraction and women's attraction is pretty much kind of what I just said here. Guys, see a woman. We want her. Most women. It's how we're made. We're weird. We're different. And our stupid women are crazy. Let's figure it out. A man sees a woman, he wants a woman. A man wants women. We are cavemen. That's what we do. We are physical. We are driven by vision. We are conquest-oriented. That's our thing. Women are created differently because you have so many more things going on. Like I said, we're simple. You're not. And that's a beautiful thing. Because women come across in a lot of different ways. Think about this, guys. When a woman gives in to you or wants to have sex with you, she can have a baby. You can't. There's a huge amount of responsibility on her shoulders. It's huge. So they have to be much pickier. There's a lot of problems that go into that. The guys are like, yeah, woohoo, I'm out. Like, oh God, she got to deal with all this stuff. And that's not right. That's not fair. So there's a whole lot more that goes into the decisions that a woman has. And if you are a strong alpha male, there is a deep down attraction from when we were all fish or whatever. It's just that mating thing. And it's something that is innate. There are so many things that we don't realize is in our gut, that we just feel, and you don't realize that we feel. And that is what drives a woman to you or away from you. If she thinks you're weak, she thinks you can't handle it, she thinks you can't provide, she's not going to be there. I'm not saying let's not get into sexes and all that kind of stuff, but this is nature. Nature versus nurture, etc., etc. Can women kick ass? Hell yeah. Most of you women can kick my ass. I'm just kidding. No. Well, sweetie, I give in to you anyway. For you, there is no boundaries yet, is it? We've already established, here's another thing, the boundary thing. We established our boundaries early on. And she respected me very much because I stated my boundaries very, very clearly from the beginning. So she knows what I will and will not accept. Right, sweetie? Yep. And I know what she will not accept from me. Yes?
Explain how you explain them versus how, in previous situations, it sometimes gets explained.
Elaborate, Betty?
Eh?
Well, we've had this conversation before. I want to make sure that I'm saying clearly what she is going for. Well, I guess it was when I stated early on, I say, well, when you really are getting into a relationship, you want to state clearly what you will and will not accept. For example, cheating. If you cheat on me, we are done. That is it. There's no kissing, there's no fondling, there's no touching. You, me, that's it. And I make that to you. If you're in a committed relationship, that's your boundaries. You say, no, you do that, I go there. I'm out. If you're not in a committed relationship, and you can't tell somebody, this is my boundary, if you do this, I'm out, because you're not committed. So that's your own thing, because I dated a lot of women before that, I'm dating 3, 4 women at this time. You can date whoever you want to as well. If you're not cool with this situation, I wish you all the love in the world. But I can't, I'm not going to have a boundary like that for you. I mean, if you punch me, well, yeah. I'm out. But you have to state it clearly. Because it gives them somewhere to, you know, because there's that test, that boundary I was talking about before, the testing that's going to happen. If I say, okay, here's my boundary. You want to test that? Go right ahead. You do it once. And you're like, I get that. You know, I feel that. Because if you do that up front, they know where to go. They know what the game is. And that's a very good, solid thing. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Am I clear on that? Okay. Because if you say, you do this, I'm going to do that. You cheat on me, I'm out. You lie to me, we're going to have issues. Yeah.
I think the difference is, in what I was saying, was the confidence that you had in stating clearly your boundary rather than going around the question, beating around the bush, saying, oh, I had been cheated on before, don't, you know, oh, that, what a sad, sad situation.
Boundary.
Yes.
Oh, God, don't do the implied boundary. Implied boundaries, oh, crap. You know, and that's the passive-aggressive way. You may think you're telling a boundary, like you're telling a story, like she was telling, like some guy said, you know, well, you know, I was cheated on before, and I really don't like that. It's not a boundary. That's a statement of fact. I was cheated on before, I really didn't like that. Well, shit, who does? What's that have to do with me? You know, well, if we're going to have a committed relationship, then you don't do that to me. You see the difference? There's a lot of passive-aggressivity, I guess, out there, and a lot of us don't realize that we do that, so just be clear on what you're saying. That helps a whole lot. Right, ladies?
Yep.
Being clear, making a decision, being solid. And ladies, you too.
Yes.
Be clear with us.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a one-way street.
It is not a one-way street.
That's the sense.
It's a thoroughfare with a median down it with trees and shit. You can get wrapped up on any one of those bastards.